Welcome to These Are the Blades of Our Lives, the skating show where I talk to you about figure skating like it is drama for our mamas. Now, guys, I just want to say I am so grateful and thankful whenever you guys take the time to write a comment under the videos. It really motivates me and make me want to make even more videos so we can all share. And I want to reply to Miss Gail Jones. Thank you so much for taking the time to write out your thought in your comment. And I wanted to tell you, I'm not insinuating that the Americans are cheating. I'm insinuating that everyone is cheating. It's figure skating. They have been cheating since the beginning of time. They will continue to cheat until the bitter end. Now, we tend to focus on the Russians because they are the best at cheating. However, the Americans are no exception. They all cheat. Now, as for the idea that the Americans and the Canadians have a friendly rivalry, I don't think so. The Canadians would throw the Americans under the bus in a second if it benefits them. They would ally themselves with the Europeans with a heartbeat, and they have done so. You think when Tessa Virtue and Scott Moyer lost that gold medal, they were like, yay, friendly rivalry? No, they weren't. Now, as for me, I love figure skating as a sport. So whoever the best skater is, that's who I'm rooting for. So if the best skater came from Timbuktu, that's who I would want to see on top of the podium. But at the same time, I think it's great when people root for their country and their nation and they support their team. Now, having said that, starting off with the skating, 2022 Skate America, ice dance, nipple shirt. That is it. That is all I have to say. Yes, Mr. Daisuke came out with his perfectly toned ab and his nipple shirt. Was there skating? Was there other people on the ice? I don't know. I do not remember. All I saw was nipples and abs. Do not ask me. I don't know. As for the actual skating, starting with ice dance, I need to go on a rant. I mean, Kana Muramoto and Daisuke Takahashi were out here serving us Latin flavor a la Versace, and the judges had the nerve to disrespect them with a fifth place finish. I'm sorry. Kana and Dai had the best performance of that night and should have ended the night in third place with a 74. Instead, a lift technicality and time was used to give them a 69.67. I'm sorry, Daisuke's perfectly toned abs plus the left and right nipples are easily a plus 10. What exactly are these judges watching? I am outraged. I cannot help but imagine that Marie-France Debris is sitting up in Montreal looking at her Twitter feed and seeing Daisuke's nipple shirt and screaming, oh no, bury him at once before he seduces the judges. Kana and Dai's rhythm dance was everything, and that is all. Now, the free dance is a work in progress. Kana and Dai are fully in character, however. But still, we need to work on some levels. We need to work on the program's flow. There are things that need to be worked on. However, by Japanese nationals, these two programs will become masterpieces. The podium for the ice dance was the same from the rhythm dance to the free dance. Gold was Madison, Chock, and Evan Bate, who had a lovely rhythm dance. Not really the hot, passionate Latin dance I was expecting from them, but nice nonetheless. Madison Chock, as always, looked like $1,000,000 in her psychedelic 70-piece inspired rhythm dance. As for the free dance, I will honestly say that after the Snake Charmer and the Interstellar, their current free dance is a little bland. I think after working towards the Olympic for 4 years, Madison and Evans are suffering from burnout syndrome. Unfortunately, a season that was basically Madison and Evans for the taking has now become uncertain. A defeat on home ground in the free was not something anyone could have imagined happening. After this event, I can see the other teams sensing that there is vulnerability for Madison, Chalk, and Evan Bate. I can now see the two Canadian teams, the Italian team, and even the British team reevaluating their goals. Things they might have thought was not possible before the season started might now suddenly become very realistic. I don't think Chalk and Bates and their team will give up without a fight. I mean, it's still early in the season and they have time to make the necessary improvement, and I honestly believe they will. I feel like we just have to wait to see what their next outing looks like before we make any major conclusion. The silver was Kaitlin Hawayek and Jean-Luc Baker. Oh, their rhythm dance is so much fun. I think they play up their roles perfectly in this program. I personally love this rhythm dance. It's probably not something that would work for another team, but for Caitlin and Jean-Luc, it just works. And what a free dance they delivered here. After years of being the US #3 team to win the free dance at home, I think it sends a powerful message and it is an incredible motivation for them. Can they continue to ride this success forward throughout the season? We will have to see. And third place with the bronze was Marie-Jade Laurent and Romain Lagat. I love this team. They have such a unique point of view and it always shows up in their program. They always stand out as being uniquely them. Unfortunately, skating does not always reward originality, which is why I'm so happy to see this team starting to step out and do well this season. This competition, which I was expecting to be pretty straightforward, delivered quite the surprise. And now I can't help but reevaluate my expectation for ice dance a little. How about you guys? What surprised you about this event? I mean, other than Daisuke's chess. Let me know in the comments below.